Hi, my name is Julio Rivera. I'm an activist, journalist, adventurer, veteran, television presenter, and businessman. I've covered many of the major historical events going on around the world over the past several years, and after watching regime changes, conflict, and historic elections globally, I've come to the conclusion that the most underreported crisis in the world today can be defined in only one word: malware. That's why I've decided to dedicate my time to educating people everywhere and exposing the dangers that exist on the devices that we've become tethered to and depend on for so many reasons in our day-to-day life. Welcome to This Week in Malware. On This Week in Malware, we'll be covering QQLC and QQMT Ransomware join the Stop Djvu Ransomware family, and Checkmate Ransomware utilizes military-grade cryptographic algorithms to lock files. QQLC Ransomware is a file-encrypting infection that has joined the Stop Djvu Ransomware family. It targets important file types that include documents, videos, databases, and photos. After it has been launched, the encryption algorithm will not affect system files. This is because the hackers need your system to work so you could transfer the ransom payment. Files encrypted by QQLC Ransomware receive the .QQLC extension at the end of their names, which is the basis for the name of the ransomware, and victims will soon find a ransom note left by the hackers on their desktop. The ransom note is titled _readme.txt. It instructs victims to contact the hackers via restorealldata@firemail.cc and gorentos@bitmessage.ch, or through the Telegram account @datarestore. The note instructs victims to pay either $980 or $490 in Bitcoin for file decryption. The lower ransom amount applies if the initial contact with the hackers is made within the first 72 hours after infection. The QQLC ransomware operators will also offer users one free file decryption to prove that they can unlock all affected files. Unfortunately, a free or online decryption tool that could restore all files affected by QQLC ransomware is not available at the moment. The only reliable way to recover encrypted files is to restore them from a backup. You may also research the web for alternative data recovery options, yet there's no guarantee that these alternative data recovery tools can unlock all your encrypted files. Although it may seem that the easiest path to restoring your files is to cooperate with the hackers, we never recommend communicating with them. It's possible that you may never receive a decryption key even if you pay them. How do I remove QQLC ransomware? You can scan for and remove elements associated with QQLC ransomware by using a reputable malware remediation application. To protect your files from similar attacks in the future, you should back them up on a cloud or external drive. QQMT Ransomware is yet another member of the constantly growing Stop Djvu Ransomware family. Like other related variants, it infects computers and then locks users' files, including documents, music, pictures, video files, and others. Once the encryption is complete, the cybercriminals behind QQMT Ransomware demand a ransom for a decryptor that would supposedly help you regain access to your data. If your computer has been infected with QQMT ransomware, you should disconnect any other devices from the compromised machine to further prevent the spread of ransomware. QQMT ransomware appends files with the telltale .QQMT extension. Users will then find a ransom note on the computer's desktop titled _readme.txt. This note instructs users to contact the hackers via restorealldata@firemail.cc and gorentos@bitmessage.ch, or through the Telegram account @datarestore. In the ransom note, the hackers also offer to decrypt one file for free to prove that they can restore all the files upon receiving payment. The ransom note instructs victims to pay $980 or $490 in Bitcoin. The lower ransom price depends on whether or not the contact is made within the first 72 hours after the attack. Unfortunately, a free online decryption tool that could restore the files encrypted by QQMT Ransomware is not available at the moment. The only reliable way to recover affected files is to restore them from a backup. You can also try using alternative data recovery options, but there is no guarantee that alternative data recovery tools can unlock all the encrypted files. How can I fight QQMT ransomware? The most practical way to deal with the QQMT ransomware attack is to scan for and remove elements of this nasty ransomware infection using reputable malware remediation software. Additionally, to mitigate possible damages in the event of a future ransomware infection, you should keep backup copies of your valuable data on an external hard drive or a cloud drive. Cybercriminals are getting greedier every day, and if you want to see evidence of that, look no further than the ridiculously high ransom demand by Checkmate Ransomware. The hackers behind this ransomware strain want to be paid a whopping $15,000 in order to decrypt your files. If you periodically install applications from misleading and/or potentially unreliable third-party sources like torrent sites, you may unknowingly install malware like Checkmate Ransomware on your computer. Checkmate Ransomware encrypts multiple file types including photos, music, documents, and videos with military-grade cryptographic algorithms. After file encryption, Checkmate Ransomware will leave a ransom note in the form of a text file named checkmate_decryption_readme.txt. The note provides detailed instructions for the victims that include downloading and installing the Telegram Messenger app, finding the hackers at their account that you can see on the screen now, and then sending a message with your unique ID and 3 files for test decryption. As previously mentioned, the hackers behind Checkmate Ransomware will hold your files hostage until you pay $15,000. In regard to paying the ransom, the only accepted payment method is a funds transfer to the provided crypto wallet address, and the only accepted currency is Bitcoin. How do I deal with the Checkmate Ransomware attack? Although dealing with the hackers and succumbing to their demands may seem like the easiest way out of the situation, we never suggest that you interact with cybercriminals. Instead, in order to protect yourself from the Checkmate Ransomware attack, you should have a reputable malware remediation tool installed on your computer. That way, you can constantly scan for elements associated with this troublesome ransomware infection, as well as other malware. And to mitigate potential damage to your files, do not forget to back them up on an external hard drive or virtual cloud storage. You know, as I think about the dangers that exist online, not unlike the subjects we learned about in this video, I know I feel a lot better having an anti-malware program like Spy Hunter installed in my PC, providing me the protection I need against malware, and I think you should too. Spy Hunter 5's strongest features are found in its malware repair capabilities. Spy Hunter 5's remediation algorithms dive deep into your system to remove and address complex malware issues affecting PCs today. While many anti-malware products only flag and quarantine malware and ultimately fail to fully remediate the root problem, the Spy Hunter 5 remediation algorithm detects, quarantines, and programmatically repairs malware problems on your PC. Spy Hunter 5 is a powerful PC utility that repairs malware threats in many cases where other competing anti-malware and antivirus programs may fail. To detect and remove malware for free, go to enigmasoftware.com and download Spy Hunter today. Thanks for watching.